Good morning, or should I say afternoon at this point. Welcome back. Nashville, Tennessee, Game 3 as your Raptors face off against the Boston Advantage. In just a couple of minutes. After dropping one last night to the Nashville Junior Predators, your Raptors were able to overcome the Atlanta Phoenix this morning and push their record to 11-6 overall and 1-1 for this tournament. So where they finish up today and then how they place for tomorrow's final day of tournament play will all be decided by this game. I've heard there's good hockey in Boston. We'll find out here in a minute. But if the Raptors can pick up their pace of play and move the puck like they did this morning against this team, which is probably a little bit faster, then we should be okay. We'll see who shows up. That one is. I want that one.
I know, I can't read that one.
Yeah. A quick note, I took a gutsy move and parked my Chevrolet in a Ford parking spot about 20 minutes ago, so we'll see if I get towed. I'm willing to bet I'm not going to be. All right, looks like Carter Propus is going to start in net for the Raptors. As they get ready for the first puck drop, you can feel the hunger of these Raptors players. As Hernandez lines up with Quimby to his left, Schulteis to the right, Slater and Seguin behind him. We got a referee who's camping out in the net over here behind Pappas, trying to figure out something. Somebody poke that guy, wake him up. What is he doing? Oh, he's fixing the net. Here we go. It's a lady. Sorry. She's fixing the net. Look at the size of the mustache on that referee. All right. The Advantage win the opening faceoff and bring that puck into our zone. Center it, and then we clear the puck out. Schulteis on the forecheck. Hernandez adding pressure. And we're coming back down the ice. Good job there by Quimby. Step up. Play that puck. Hernandez gets physical, and the Advantage send the puck around the boards. Advantage turns and fires one toward the net, but good shot block by Schulteis. Deflects that one up into the netting. Shabbat takes the opening face-off. Comes up the ice himself on the left side. Centers the puck over to Flood. Flood couldn't get a shot off. He lost it. Now White controls it over to Flood. Flood looking over to Moore. Shot deflected by Moore. Oh, and looks like Flood chips one on net. Good save. Back down to the corner. Flood back to White on the point. Back into the corner. Snyder with a big hit there in the corner, battling for that puck. Comes away with it. Snyder turns to fire one. He gets his stick lifted. Couldn't get the shot off. And they're coming back the other way. White with the puck. Center of the ice. Lost it. Good job by White, though, skating that puck in. Deflected puck, no icing is the call. And they will call icing on that one as Boston sends the puck down the ice. Raptors go for a change. Bledsoe lines up with Cameras to his left, Saunders on the right. Soden and Ezel back on D. That one comes out to Soden. He gloves it down. Boston comes away with it. Uh-oh. Slicing and dicing right through our defense. Shot saved by Pappas. That's going to be offsides on Boston. So the Raptors fend off the first sneaky breakaway quick attack of the afternoon by the advantage. Bledsoe got to Silcott. Silcott loses it. And Boston centers that one. They got someone there. Silcott breaks it up, chips it out to Cammers. Good puck movement there. Silcott, Cammers up to Bledsoe. Bledsoe takes it himself on the right side. Centers the puck over to Cammers. They lose it. And now we're coming back this way. Seguin loses that race to the puck, but Silcott's there to help him out. Silcott up to Hernandez. Good physical play there by the advantage to take that puck away from Hernandez. Silcott with the puck again. Oh, that's not Silcott, sorry. Ezel. Slater, that's Slater. All right. Good hard shot. Sails wide, right of the net. Another center by the advantage, and then they put it right in front of the net, but nobody was there to get a shot. So Seguin, dangerous cross-ice pass, and the advantage takes advantage of that. Maybe that's why they call him the advantage. And good hard shot, but Pappas makes the save. We're out in front of the net, and finally Schulteis able to chip that one out of the zone. Buy the Raptors some time to get a change here. So this appears to be a team that will look for opportunities to capitalize on our mistakes. So we should not make many. We should not make any. Shabbat. Flood to his left, Snyder to his right, Silcott, Jenkins back on D. That one comes out to Jenkins, over to Snyder. Snyder, nice move, over the red line, finds Flood. Puck goes into the corner. Flood loses his footing, takes out the Boston player, no call. Up to Jenkins. Jenkins holds the point. Flood. More physical play. And Shabbat now with the puck. Coming up the right side. He's got Flood to the left. But tried to cross the blue line himself. And a good poke check by Boston. Creates an offsides.
Here we go, blue!
Bledsoe with Cammers and Saunders. White and Moore. Bledsoe hustles in to get that one, but then good poke check by Boston. That's going to be offsides. Jeez, look at his size of 44. That's a big boy. Back on right D. You know he drinks whole milk. Good job there by Cammers. Trying to catch that goalie by surprise. Turns and fires one. Goalie makes the save. White now with the puck. Turns and fires one quickly. Off target by about 10 feet to the left. Raptors, though, still with the puck. Now behind the net. Oh, they lose it. Boston comes away with it. And Moore and White working together to break that up. And that goes over to Saunders on the right side. Saunders, drop pass for Bledsoe. He sends that one into the corner. And now we're coming back this way. Uh-oh, we got a 2-on-1 here. Hard shot by Boston. Saved by Pappas right into his chest.
Looking good, man!
Good hard shot. Bouncing puck. Almost made it out of the zone. But their defender holds the point, puts it on net. Easy save for Pappas. Schulteis on the right side of the ice. Got Quimby and Schulteis both chasing that one into the zone. Soden ends up with it. Drop pass over for Quimby. Quimby back to Soden. We're going to call offsides on that, but I like to see the heads-up passing. And the awareness of each other's position on the ice.
Let's go, Raptors!
Hopefully a good sign of things to come. Schulteis in the corner, takes that puck away, centers it over to Quimby, but it was just off the mark. And Quimby had time and space right in the slot if he had actually caught that pass. But again, I love to see the effort and the awareness of each other's position on the ice. Got Boston controlling the puck in the neutral zone. Swinging it from left to right. Soden with a poke check. Clearing his own. Schulteis over to Quimby. And another offsides. I don't know about that one, but
Pay attention.
doesn't matter. The ref saw what she saw. Got Super Mario and Luigi as the referees here. Good play by Snyder to break up that neutral zone play. I don't think he realized where the puck was. And Now Slater in the corner. Up to Shabbat. Shabbat finds Flood. Flood, left side of the ice, chips it up into the corner. And he wheels that puck around the net. More physical play here right in front of the net by Flood. Flood comes out on it. Comes it right back to the corner and then goes to the boards. And we got 2-on-2 back the other way. So with a mishandle of that puck, Boston was offsides. Shabbat takes the opening faceoff, wins it back to Silcott. I'm sorry, Slater. Slater sends it up the ice. And now Flood gets there on the left side. Good hustle by Flood to get over there. And Boston takes over. 2-on-2 again. Good gap control by Seguin. And Seguin wraps this one around to the right point. He turns and fires it. Glove down by Pappas. Good hard shot by Boston. And to be honest, I think that was Shabbat who kind of crossed in the line of flight of the puck. So Pappas lost the puck and then had to find it again before making that save. Good save by Pappas. Saunders to the middle of the ice for Cammers. Kind of a dangerous pass, but we got it out. I won't say dangerous, I'll say risky. Good job by Slater there. Put a body on that guy on the left side. And that puck is actually up and out of play on a deflected pass. So with that, defense is going to bring Jenkins and Silcott on the ice. And the Hernandez line of Quimby and Schulteis. Quimby, left side of the ice with Schulteis battling for that one. Oh, Jenkins loses it as it comes across the ice. And Hernandez there to poke it out of the zone, but it chips up into the bench. Stopping play. 5:07 left in the first. No score.
I think I have to go someplace else to take pictures.
Go for it. Oh, wow. Close look there, in tight against Pappas. Pappas with a great positioning. Makes a good save with his pads. And then one more time. They are really peppering Pappas over, around, and in front of the net with some really tight play. Raptors need to get into the corners and get this thing out. Jenkins battling in the corner. That puck comes right out in front of Pappas. They keep centering it. They keep getting opportunities. No goal yet. But much more of this, and there's going to be one. Quimby chips that one up and out of the zone. Finally, and then the Raptors go for a change. At least the defense does. Sidney White with the puck. Slater. Oh, Schulteis actually. Schulteis goes off. And we got Shabbat on the forecheck. White working together with Snyder to hold the point there. Keep that puck in the zone. Snyder on the right side. Reverses the puck. Centers it. Trying to get that puck to Flood, who's playing. Oh! Aggressive play by Flood there in front of the net. That one came right out. Mid-slot. Snyder had a good shot there, but he kind of whiffed on the shot. But he had a good look. And they're going to call a penalty here on Boston. It's a cross-check on, I didn't catch his number. But that'll give the Raptors their first power play of the game.
Let's go, Raptors!
Shavit lines up. Snyder to the right. Schulteis to the left. I'm sorry, that's Bledsoe. I can't read. White and Moore back on D. They're closer to me. I can actually read their names. So here we go. Shavit lines up again. That one centered over to Snyder. Couldn't get a shot. And that puck is deflected up and out of play. They're going to bring that back into the offensive zone. Shavit over to Snyder. Snyder turns and fires one. Goes about 2 feet above the net. Back to Snyder. Use your point, guys. Finally kicks out to the point. Morsey turns and fires one low. Looking for a rebound opportunity. Puck comes out right in front of the net. And that was Bledsoe battling to get that shot, but he went down. Nobody was with him, so no shot. Now we got Snyder on the right side of the ice. He loses it. And 1-on-2 coming back the other way. Oh, with about 30 seconds remaining in his power play. Quick hard shot on Pappas low, but he saw it. Dropped down and made that pad save. Icing is the call, and that's going to come back into our own zone. Was Flood on that face-off. Went back to the D, and then they chipped it up the ice. Quick icing. 17 seconds left on the power play. Flood takes it again. This time over to Schulteis. Schulteis, oh, looking for Quimby. That pass was intercepted. Slater with the puck, gives it to Seguin, reversing it. Oh, he loses it. Thankfully, Bledsoe is there, Schulteis, but he chips it right in the middle of the ice. Slater tries to go off the boards for Quimby with a little bit too much oomph, and that one is up and out of the zone. Boston controlling the puck with a wraparound and a great scoring opportunity as he actually had about 6 inches of open net. But thankfully, he couldn't get the angle on that last curve, the last piece of that wraparound, so it sailed through the crease and over to the boards. So the Raptors dodging a few bullets here. Not a whole lot of puck control on their power play. This one's back in the corner for Jenkins. Jenkins looking up for Kamers. Kamers takes a nasty hit from behind right into the boards and draws that penalty. That's going to be let's see what they call a boarding, or if they're going to call a hit from behind. Maybe a hit from behind on that one. For 2 minutes.
2:10?
Or 1:30. So the Raptors right back on the power play. Shavit takes the face off with Jenkins. Silcott back on D. Silcott creeps in the middle of the ice, looking for a quick shot, high slot, if they can get it over to him. They can't. Shavit takes it himself, and that shot is deflected up and over the net. And now Silcott pinches in, gets it to Bledsoe, who dumps it. And once again, on our power play, we need to control the puck a little better. Silcott Soft hands, easy pass up to Snyder. Snyder loses control of that one though, and Boston's coming back the other way. They try to center it. Silcott's there to break up that play. And now Bledsoe, left side of the ice, screaming up the left side. Fakes it to the middle, turns and fires one. And Shabbat was there for the putback, but the goalie actually made a good save. Rebound opportunity, but didn't get the rebound. .42 seconds left on the power play, 45 left in the first period.
Let's go Raptors!
Boston clears the zone. Moore puts it right back in, looking for Hernandez. And that's going to come right back out. White is there to reverse the flow of things here. And get it up to Quimby. Quimby centers it. A little more. Moore gets one on net. Oh, good shot there by. Okay. All right. Sorry I missed the end of that shift as the period expired.
All right, I think it took my
Yeah, I'm going to
stuff
change.
around. I can turn off notifications.
Yeah, I'm going to change the setting here on this. Did the notifications boot me out?
Well, did you accidentally maybe touch it?
I didn't touch anything.
Oh,
All of a
I
sudden,
don't
it just
know.
like, it blipped. All right, well, we're back.
All right, I think I'm gonna go.
So we're scoreless here in Nashville for this third game of the tournament after one period.
I'm gonna go stand at the end down there, holler or like wave.
I might be able to get some good photos from up there. I mean, with that zoom. All right, and we're underway here for the second period. Your Raptors now going from left to right on the screen. Shoden off the boards, out of the zone. And Ezel with some physical play there, working to get it back. Shot. Blocker down by Pappas. And Shoden takes a hit on the boards. They're going to call roughing against a Boston player here. So that'll give the Raptors another power play. And as you can see, that player who had the hit from behind is still in the box. So I might be wrong here, but if that was a 2 and 10, there wasn't another player. Oh, he came out. Yeah, it was a 2 and 10. The other player came out. So he's still serving about 7 minutes of his 10-minute penalty. So now we got a 5-on-4 here. Shabbat. Good, they're using their D. Over to Seguin. Seguin turns and fires one. Another rebound opportunity, but nobody jumped in to get it. As soon as that puck goes up, one of those forwards needs to go screaming toward the net. Like that D-to-D pass. Good look in the puck movement, but that one went off Snyder's feet. And now we're coming back again. Shabbat with the puck. This time right to left. Goes for the boards. And goes down. Loses it. Boston enters the zone. Tries to get a shot off. But that's deflected. And it's out to Snyder. Snyder turns and just slings it up to the point. And we're going around the net now. As Slater looks up to Bledsoe. And finally, the Raptors start to come away with it. And they lose it again. So use the space and protect the puck. Needs to be the name of the game on our third power play here if we want to get some scoring opportunities. Seguin up the right side, loses it. Quimby chips it up the ice to their monster of a defenseman, number 44. That's going to be an icing. So thankfully with that icing, we get a zone entry and a power play, actually some time in the zone. But it's only about 6 seconds left on the power play at this point. Hernandez lines up with Schulteis and Quimby. Quimby tries to get one over to Morrissey, but pass is intercepted. And Sidney White with good gap control there forced the offsides on that one. Closing the gap at just the right time. Hernandez back to Moore. Moore with the puck. Looks up to Hernandez. Hernandez with the puck. Gets by a defender. Oh! Gets a shot. I really screwed up on that camera angle. I apologize. I got caught up watching Hernandez. Hernandez peeled off to the right and took a shot with a really, really tough angle. And I think it squeezed into the top right corner of the net, just over the shoulder of the goalie. So, great shot by Hernandez. Poor camera operations by yours truly. But nonetheless, the Raptors are the first to strike on this one, going up 1-0. I was watching, I had the camera pointed over here. He's going to kill me on that one.
The radio show version.
So that play, Hernandez, Quimby back to Hernandez, was a good play. All right. Flood now, chasing after this one on the left side. He goes down. Comes back up the board. Snyder tries to control it. And Shabbat comes away with it. Shabbat, right side of the ice, turns. Oh! He wants to fire that one. He couldn't get it off. They hit him. No call. He goes down. And the Boston advantage come away with it. Good hard shot. Oh! Boston answers. So their player took it in the zone on the right side, made a quick stop, reverse directions, and then turned and fired one. I think it was deflected into a kind of a funny spot, but they had someone there to turn and fire it right back on net for that goal. So we got a 1-1 game. And just like that, Boston answers. Bledsoe. Uh-oh. Coming right back down. So Bledsoe lost that face-off. The advantage took it and then came down the left side. Hard shot on Pappas. Made a good save. Seconds after the first goal, they center one over to McKay on the right side of the ice. That right defenseman, who was a lefty, lined up waiting for that one. And that one-timer goes top shelf against Pappas to make this a 2-1 game in favor of Boston. So some quick scoring here early in the second period. I think the Raptors woke up Boston with that first goal. Ezel now gets it out of the zone. Shoden holds the point, turns and fires one. And that puck comes out. Now we got Soden back on the chase. Puck's in the corner. No icing. Somehow they get the one out. They get the puck out in the middle. And that goes out to the defender into the corner, and then Bledsoe comes away with it. Takes a hit on the boards. We got a delayed penalty here against Bledsoe. Not Bledsoe with the penalty, but the parents from the Boston team here not happy at all about that. But they're going to call a Boston player for roughing on that contact on Bledsoe. So down 2-1, the Raptors get another power play opportunity. All right, Hernandez over to Slater. Slater takes it into the corner, tries to center it over to Schulteis. And Boston comes away with it. One player walking three of our defenders all the way through the neutral zone. Good clean hit there by Seguin. And now we got Schulteis and Quimby coming up the ice. Schulteis to Quimby, back to Schulteis. Schulteis, oh! Over to Hernandez. Hernandez was all alone right in front of the net with the puck, and that shot sailed just over the net. Another great job by Seguin on the left side to close the gap and put his winger into the boards. Seguin goes to help out Pappas and created a loose puck opportunity in the slot. But Pappas fell down on it and froze that puck. So the Raptors very much in this game at this point. Boston centers the puck. Shot sails wide. Sidney White looking up for Snyder. They don't connect. And that puck's deep in the zone now. Back into the corner. Snyder working it. There's going to be a penalty here. That's going to be roughing, probably on Snyder. They're going to give him a roughing penalty. The Boston Advantage are changing goalies halfway through the game here. 85, 95 coming off, and 61 coming on. That's going to be a defensive zone face-off now with the Raptors getting that penalty. We're going to be 4-on-4 hockey here for about 15 seconds. And then we'll have a 5-on-4 in favor of Boston. Sidney White, left side of the ice, turns and fires one low. Rebound opportunity, but Schulteis couldn't get on it. And we're 5-on-4 in favor of Boston at this point. Good job by White to hold the point. And we're back down the other way. So Moore scrambles back into the zone, looks up and finds Schulteis. Schulteis up to Hernandez, loses that puck off his feet. And Boston controls it in the neutral zone. Good job by Moore on that defensive play. Hernandez, in frustration, realizes he didn't have that puck over the red line, so that's going to be icing. If he had just held it for about 5 more feet, would have balled off some more time on this power play or this penalty kill down in the zone. Defensive zone face-off. Bledsoe. I'm sorry, Shabbat. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm starting to sense that they've got a fixed play because that was the exact same play they scored on a couple of minutes ago with the same player, McKay, on the right side. This time we have an opposite side face-off. And Boston comes away with it.
Let's go Raptors!
They're behind the net. They try to center it. Did not work out. And now they got some time and space. They take a shot. Saved by Pappas. Back in the corner. And that puck comes out of the zone. Bledsoe adds pressure. Makes that guy send that puck into the zone for an icing. It's good. I want to do it. I want that play. Shout it. Silcott now with the puck. Chips that one up and into the zone. Safe play, but an icing. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey here. So kudos to the Raptors for getting through that penalty kill. Bledsoe lines up. Soden to his left. Right over to Soden. Oh, the big boy got the puck. Shoots it. Deflection. And then rebound opportunity. Soden loses his stick again. Same thing happened earlier today. And he's stuck using his hands and his feet to play defense. So they center the puck, and good opportunity there for Boston. No goal. Soden chips the puck up to the point. Kind of a on the ice worm burner to Pappas, who makes the glove save. Hernandez now takes the face-off. Schulteis and Quimby here with an opportunity as they bring the puck up the ice. Quimby posted into the corner. Soden, misses the puck on the boards. And that one trickles out. Boston coming back the other way. Good defensive play. And he loses control and goes down. The parents on the Boston team want a tripping penalty. No call. Hernandez chips that one out of the zone. And Quimby just could not get there in time. And Boston with a zone entry and a quick shot, high slot. Glove down by Pappas. Both teams go for a change. Shabbat lines up for this face-off. That goes out to the defender who puts a puck on net. That Pappas just saw it at the very last minute. And now Seguin with the puck on the right side of the ice. Seguin with speed. Centers the puck. Flood is there. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on. Well, I like the speed and the intensity by which the Raptors put the puck out in front of the net and then attacked the puck, but never found the back of the net. Shabbat takes the face off. Boston comes away with it. Seguin on the left side tries to get a shot off. They add pressure. He can't get it off. But then he's there to get the puck back and then bring it back deep into the zone. Flood chases it, centers it over to Shabbat, tries to hit a one-timer, but doesn't connect. Now Boston sends it into the zone. Slater's back with Chase. Takes a nasty hit on the boards. No call. Uh-oh. And the puck kind of trickles out on the weak side where the right wing for Boston is ready to take a hard shot, but Pappas makes the save. So the Raptors dodged a bullet with that funny bounce. Moore, right side, looking for Flood. Flood up to Shabbat. Shabbat gets around the defender, cuts to the middle, tries to backhand it in, and it's saved. Oh, now we got Snyder with the puck, but it was on his backhand. He couldn't get a shot off. And there's a delayed penalty here. And it looks like it's going to be on Boston as Flood centers that puck for Shabbat. He tries to chip that one in, but it goes right into the chest of the goalie. But with that delayed penalty, Raptors are going to have another power play here. So the referee is calling this one pretty tight this afternoon. Interference is the call on 24 for Boston. And now Hernandez lines up for an offensive zone face-off. He's got Schulteis, he's got Quimby, Moore, and White with him. Sends it back to the point. White is there. Decides to turn and fire one. Good hard shot. Rebound, but Schulteis leaves the slot. Schulteis was right in the right spot, but then he left. And then the puck ended up settling right where he was. That would have been a good goal opportunity. All right, puck is out. Raptors reset. Sidney White has space and time. He takes it, turns and tries to fire one. He does. Saved by the goalie. Now out to Moore on the right point. Moore sends it into the corner. Hernandez tries to center it, puts it behind the net. Quimby with the puck now. Reverses it. Tries to center it. And the Raptors lose it. White with the puck, but doesn't matter because we've got a slash. Oh, the referee takes out Hernandez. So there's a slash being called here against Schulteis. And Hernandez wraps up with one of their players. The referee showed Hernandez his mustache. He came in and said, "Tone it down, number 10. That was kind of funny. So we have 4-on-4 for about 30 seconds. And then Boston will have a power play. Not really sure at this point in time if it's playing to our advantage or not that we keep having these odd man lineups. But there's not been a whole lot of 5-on-5 hockey this afternoon. Shabbat, left side of the ice, can't get there. Adds pressure though. Comes away with the puck. That's why you do that. Shabbat looking up for Ezel. They don't connect on that. And now we got a 1-on-2 back the other way. This kid's got speed. He's got size. And he's got a good hard shot. But Pappas makes the save. Good pressure by Bledsoe. And they turn that one over to the Raptors. Soden sends it up for Shabbat. We got a puck race. And Shabbat wins the race, but the goalie froze the puck right as Shabbat got to it. I like to see the effort, though. Good hustle by Shabbat. So we got 48 seconds left here on a 5-on-4 man advantage for Boston. Hernandez wins it over to Jenkins on his backhand, though. Couldn't get a shot off. And now the Boston defense sends that one up the ice. No icing. I don't know why not, but they didn't call icing. Thankfully, the Raptors come away with it. Hernandez, whoa! He got it over the red line, and then he tried to send that puck into the zone, and it sailed just over the heads of his teammates on the bench and up against the glass, missing Ed Schulteich's face by about 3 inches. Thankfully, nobody got hit with that one. Snyder puts that puck into the corner, goes around behind the net. 10 seconds left on the Boston power play. And one more push here for Boston. They turn and fire one from barely over the red line. Good hard shot, but went wide. And now Hernandez does the same thing, but from really far out. And ices the puck as the Raptors go for a line change. Bledsoe lines up for this one. That puck comes out into the hands of the left wing. Who gets a shot. Saved by Pappas. Bledsoe lines up again. This one goes to their defenders this time. And a good hard shot by their right D-man. They go for the deflection. And it does not work out for them. One shot, two shot. That puck is in close on Pappas. And thankfully there's no goal on that one. But they got 2 or 3 good looks right in front of the net. That puck comes down all the way to the goalie. And then now the Raptors pick it up. Seguin over to Slater. Slater loses it. Going back in toward the net, they find McKay right in front of the net. Same player with that big hard slap shot. And he couldn't get a good shot off, so he flipped one up and then Pappas gloved it down. Shabbat takes this face off. Over to Snyder. Boston comes away with it. They hold the point. And then now we got a 2-on-1. Shabbat has Flood. Flood all alone right in front of the net. Turns and fires. And it goes just wide. So a good opportunity there. And then Sidney White turns. Fires one. Save is made. So between Flood, Shabbat, White, good offensive pressure there by the Raptors.
Let's go Raptors!
Snyder sends that puck into the corner. Boston goes up to the point. White holds the point. Gets it back behind the net for Flood. Flood working desperately hard here. Good to see that effort. And Shabbat comes away with that one from the corner. It comes out to Flood. Flood has Snyder. They're working together, 2-on-2 up the ice. Snyder peels left, turns and fires one. That one goes off the right shoulder of the goalie. For a minute there, he didn't know where it was, but it fell behind the net. Now we got a 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Good poke check by Moore. The puck stays in the zone. Moore eventually goes back and takes it away, though. Moore with the puck. Looking at the Schultz ice. A lot of energy on that one, though. They're going to probably call icing on that. Yep, or doodle. So with 1.7 seconds left in the second, there's going to be a quick defensive zone face-off to end this period. I know what play they're going to come up with. Ooh. Good, hard, quick shot. The puck is in the net, but they did not call a goal on that. You can't see much from here. I might block out that minute of the video. I thought you guys were going to go over here. Maybe you heard me say his name, I think. All right. Third period is underway. Hernandez wins this one back over to Slater. Slater looking for his options. Finds Hernandez. Hernandez, left side of the ice, up to Quimby. Good passing there. But the puck eventually gets into the hands of Boston. Slater again, right side of the ice. Got some back and forth. Ping pong turns into a offsides.
Let's go Raptors!
Hernandez over to Schultz, over to the point to Seguin. Slater back to Hernandez. Good puck movement. They chip an easy little shot on net. And Slater now with the puck. Turns and fires one. Block shot. And Slater in the neutral zone. Sends it up the ice. Comes back the other way now, though. Uh-oh, here's that player, McKay, with a good hard shot. And McKay, uh-oh, he's going to celebrate. I think he wanted to film his celebration, so I had to turn the camera the other way there. But that kid's got a good hard shot, bar down, to give Boston a 3-1 advantage. Bledsoe takes this face off. White over to Moore. Now Moore puts that puck deep into the zone. White, tries to hold the point, loses the puck. We got some momentum coming the other way. Good hands there by Boston. Controlling that puck out of the zone. Offsides. Soden up to Snyder. Shabbat on the right side, loses it. And Boston gets it out of the zone. Shabbat ends up with it. Over to Flood. Flood, Physical, dangerous play there by Flood with his hands on the back of that defender, skating toward the boards. And that's a big defender here. He is now with the puck. He did not go down. He stayed up. And then Ezel takes an open ice hit. And that's going to be a delayed penalty. Giving the Raptors a power play here.
Let's go, Raptors! Let's go, Raps!
Hernandez lines up with Quimby to his left. Schulteis over to the right. And Boston sends that one down the ice for an icing. Hernandez loses that face-off, and that one comes out. Oh, it stays in. Soden holds the point on the left side and comes away with the puck. So Soden chips one over to Schulteis right in front of the net, and Schulteis takes a nasty hit and goes down hard. They're going to call a penalty on that one.
Let the kids sit on it. Come on.
The referee over here explaining why that was a penalty, but they're laughing about it, so I think it's all in good spirits. So now the Raptors with a 5-on-3 opportunity, and they desperately need to take advantage of this. Silcott, can't get there in time and loses the puck out of the zone. He holds it, trying to make a decision, and they collapse. And then he sends it up the ice to Schulteis. And Hernandez now with it. Turns and fires one. Goalie makes the save. And a good thing he did, because Quimby was right there to pick up any loose change. We're going to keep the defense and go for an offensive change here. Good poke check there by Jenkins. Keep that opportunity live. Now Bledsoe in the corner, looking to center it. He does. Good defense there by Boston. And we're coming back the other way. 1-on-2. Good move, left to right, and a backhand shot sails wide. And then they slam the puck around the boards. Bledsoe can't get it, but Seguin does. Seguin up to Snyder. Snyder got time, turns and fires one low off the pads of the goalie. Slater holds the point on the right side, loses it. A little miscommunication there. And Slater with the puck looks for his options, takes it himself, doesn't have many options. Whiffs on a shot. Bledsoe is there. And he puts one toward the middle of the ice. Boston comes away with it. They've got speed. Good hard shot there as they reverse the puck. And Raptors finally able to get it out. Slater with the puck. Right side of the ice to the left. Goes in with it. reverses the puck, looks to center it, but Boston adds pressure, and they take it away. And the defensive breakdown here looks like an opportunity for a good hard shot there. He wants that one back, you know he does, but he had a good hard shot, and that one deflected off of Pappas' glove up into the netting. So the Raptors dodge another bullet as Slater took that puck in deep. I'm not sure if they didn't cover there or what, but somehow that turned into a quick breakaway the other direction. Hernandez lines up. White, Moore, back on D. And he's got Quimby and Schulteis. That puck comes out of the zone. Schulteis on the forecheck, adding pressure. Moore helping out. That puck's into the zone. That's good. Good pressure. I like it.
Good job, Sam.
And now Sidney White holds the puck there. Tries to get it in. He's out. Quimby is in. And the puck is behind the net. Over to the point. Moore sends it into the corner. Boston grabs it. Moore on pressure. Oh, and then we got an opportunity here where Hernandez, the puck kind of trickled out right in front of the net. And then Hernandez tried to get a backhand shot. Goalie makes the save. And then even though the ref blew the whistle, the puck was loose, so the players kept playing it. But nothing happens after the ref blows the whistle. No goal. Scorer's table calls for the referees. Go figure something out over here. Looks like they're playing with something down below the table. Maybe a power cord issue or something. Kevin Bledsoe over there helping out, and now the ref actually comes over to take a look himself. And the scoreboard goes blank, so this must be a scoring system lockup. They had to do a cycle the power to try to get it back. I think it's funny when you're in the controls and electrical world and they always say, well, just cycle the power. What they mean is just turn it off and turn it back on. But if they say cycle the power, it sounds way more official. So they cycled the power and we got the scoreboard back and play will resume.
Let's go, Raptors!
White with the puck, tries to get a shot off, and they put pressure on him. Good poke check there by Moore. And Bledsoe, Saunders chips it up toward Cammers. Cammers didn't get there in time, and now we got the big boy, number 44, screaming up the ice. White chips that one. I think that was up for Saunders. I'm not sure he knew that that was coming as he was skating in the other direction. Bledsoe with the puck. Looking for Cammers. Doesn't connect on that one. And you definitely sense a little bit of deflation here and the aggressiveness and the skating speed of the Raptors. This is only a 2-goal game, but they're skating like they're down by 5. We got 8 minutes to find some energy to close this one out. Shabbat wins that over to Snyder. Snyder takes it himself. Zone to zone. Chips it right up into the corner for Flood. Soden on the point. Gets that one centered over to Shabbat. Shabbat with the puck. And Snyder in front of the net. 2, 3 shots, no goal. Good save by the goalie, and now the Boston advantage are coming back this way. Soden with the puck, chips it up to Shabbat. He loses it. Ezel there to grab it and send it back up the ice. 2-on-1 shot saved by Pappas. If he had passed that puck over, that probably would have been a goal because they had a lot of space to work with. Shot on net. Pappas makes the save. And now we got another hard shot. A laser from the point. Carter Pappas makes the save. But that was a good hard shot.
My hands.
Oh my gosh.
My fingers are like.
Here we go, move!
Silcott sends that one up around the boards. That one chips out of the zone, and Quimby is on the chase. Good pressure by Quimby. Now back to Silcott. Silcott chips it up to the defender.
Go in.
Get caught up!
Trace it. Pressure. Move in.
And Boston controls it up the ice. Back to Silcott. Silcott looks up, finds Quimby. And they lose it. Comes back this way. Hernandez. I think the Boston player wanted to call there on a hand pass or something, but we're in the defensive zone, so you can do that. Good save by Pappas. Goes around behind the net. They center 1, 2. And they are peppering Pappas. And we end up getting some physical play there on the boards right behind the net with a delayed penalty. That's going to be roughing. And by the reaction of Carter Quimby, it looks like it's going to be on the Raptors. We'll find out here in a second. Looks like maybe Jenkins. 19, Jenkins. Roughing. So another game where we're late in the third, taking penalties. And it's going to be hard to fight this one off and come back with a giving Boston a man advantage. Snyder looks up for Chabot. Chabot turns and sends one up the ice. It goes right into the referee. I'm not sure what it hit, but I heard it smack something. But she gave it a thumbs up symbol. She's okay. Slater up to Snyder. Defender, in desperation, throws his stick. And Seguin now with the puck, looks over. D-to-D pass to Slater. Slater up to Snyder. Snyder loses it. And the Raptors are going to have to play a little less conservative if they want to come back on this one. Uh-oh. Boston controlling the puck, looking for options. They find one of their players, high slot, quick pass, tape to tape, and a shot. Saved by Pappas. And they are controlling the puck well on this power play. Good hard shot, saved by Pappas. Another shot, saved by Pappas. And the defense a little slow to get there and clear up that loose change. Good hands there by 44, that big guy. Raptors are back to 5-on-5 hockey. And they come away with it. Shabbat, left side of the ice. Looks up to Snyder and Cammers. Loses it. Now we're coming back in. Bledsoe and Moore working to get that one in. Boston sends that one deep into the zone. Moore controls it, looks up, trying to find some options. Boston takes it away, and now White's chasing the puck into the other corner. White comes away with it. Oh, and then Boston gets it. Uh-oh, nice slot. And that's going to be offsides. It's the first offsides you've had in a while. So time is running out for the Raptors here, down 3-1. A goal here, though, would give them a glimmer of hope. Seguin sends the puck up to Hernandez. Hernandez, Schulteis, back to Hernandez. Back to Schulteis, turns and fires one, and Quimby goes in for the rebound, but the goalie freezes the puck. So, good play there. Hernandez lines up. Bledsoe to his left. Quimby and Schulteis. And Pappas has come to the bench. And the Raptors have a 6-on-5 man advantage here with no goalie in net. Slater's got the puck. Off the glass. And Seguin comes away with it. Seguin looks up to Bledsoe. Oh, Bledsoe just barely loses the race to that puck. Now Seguin looks up. Oh! Hernandez now behind the net. Uh-oh. Good hard shot. Coming back our way. Sales just wide of the empty net. And the Raptors failing to exit the zone here. And it's costing them a few opportunities here. Now they finally 3-on-2. Seguin over to Bledsoe. Bledsoe takes an open ice hit. That's clean. Now Slater with the puck. Down under 2 minutes to play. And Hernandez comes away with it. Hernandez makes that pass right on the blue line. Boston comes away with it. Boston turns and fires one toward the open net. But Slater's there. Slater makes a move. Left side of the ice. Gets it in the zone. Makes another move. Turns and fires one. It goes high over the net. Hernandez tries to send it over to the point. Nobody's there. Uh-oh. And Boston with the puck. They turn and fire one that sails just wide of the open net. Uh-oh. With that turnover, though, they got another chance. Slater has assumed the position of temporary goalie. But now he's got the puck. He goes up to Flood. Flood gives it over to the defender. Oh, Hernandez. Wow. Turnover right in front of the net. They missed the shot. And now we got Snyder with 50 seconds left. Right side of the ice. Turns and fires one. Shot's blocked. Moore sends one in. Blocked. And we're in the corner. 35 seconds left. That comes out to the point. White can't get there in time. That's going to be offsides.
Let's go, Raptors!
30 seconds to go. Shabbat. Over to Snyder. Uh-oh. Snyder puts one toward the corner. It deflects toward the net, but their goalie makes a save. Moore with the puck, turns and fires one. Good hard shot. They make the save. And now they send it down the ice toward the open net. Clock is ticking away. Only 10 seconds remain. And that's going to be an icing. So unless the Raptors find a way to get 2 goals in 10 seconds, this one is all but done. That'll do it for Game 3 here in Music City as the Raptors fall 1-3 against the Boston Advantage. That turns their overall record to 11-7. And we will await our fate to find out who we play tomorrow and what time. So 3 games in, the Raptors are 1-2 for this tournament. And we will post in the team chat when the next game will be, sometime tomorrow. And we'll see you then.